Let's continue reviewing the requirements for developing indigenous manufacturing capability. For a CNC machine, you also need cutting tools, and cutting tools are usually ceramics. And if you look at the availability on Mars, you can see that common oxides like silica or alumina are fairly common on Mars, but more specialized compounds like rare earth oxides or tungsten carbide, which you need for the cutting tool, they are a lot more scarce. Just like on Earth, you need to find the source for the tungsten ore, do all the processing, sinter it with cobalt, and so on. So ceramics are another dependency in the supply chain. You need to understand, develop, do the field geology, and create the independent manufacturing capability to make those materials. And I don't even mention the processing part, which includes quite advanced, melting and sintering the ceramics with a laser or high temperature. Continuing with the prerequisites to make indigenous CNC machine, you also have to think of the electronics you can build on Mars, be it day 1 or be it year 20. And if you look at the history of terrestrial industry, you can see that vacuum tubes can be manufactured relatively simple in a glass blower lab. But once you go into the semiconductors, it will require many decades to make even single transistor reliably, and integrated circuits or advanced ICs will take even more time. However, do not despair. You can make a digital computer with just vacuum tubes. You can make a PID controller with just vacuum tubes. So it might be possible to make the manufacturing capability on Mars using just basic electronics. You can make a basic radio, you can make a radar, you can make quite a lot of advanced electronics using just vacuum tubes. Of course, they will be more, bulky, will consume more power, and will be less reliable than semiconductors, but they will work, and this is something that should be considered for the Martian colony development. In the next video, we'll cover more advanced technologies like software and pharmaceuticals, and we can show that while we cannot replicate the entire Earth supply chain and capabilities, we can make just enough of them that will be sufficient for the first years of Martian colony development.